Garoppolo on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Wilson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground with a tight end. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
on 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on second and long. Brady going to air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Tampa Bay.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go, 21. Let's go, you tighten up. 45.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some. Here, 1, Omaha. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. Let's go, let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Hey, gun. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. 45, Mike, 45.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Ward there defensively.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Big play! Big play!
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
15. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Richie James on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers' 31-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another 49er.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Will come up and go for 2.
Time up. Time up. 11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Final minute now of the third quarter. From midfield, here's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll go again to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught. Gronkowski. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Shotgun now for Brady. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter.
Bradley.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. The throw over the middle taken in. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Mostert. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Devin White.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout.
A gain of 2.
It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what it looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
31. Buccaneers 24. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now it's Barner. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy Ward. Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr., but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.